thank you for talking to us, first of all. Great presentation. It's amazing what SAP has done in terms of coming back into the customer game and really understanding where the needs of the customers are. What do you think about the new platform that SAP has come together, especially with Qualtrics as well, into the mix, and where do you see that going?
Yeah, I think Qualtrics is just this perfect complement to what we've been building out with the customer experience suite now for the past 2 years. Every touch point and every session today we heard about this journey and how important it is to orchestrate that across the customer experience with all the single functions contributing. And Qualtrics is really this missing piece that always shows what's really the perception that the customer, the consumer has. We learned about that experience gap of what we try to develop, the experience we try to generate for our customers. How does that resonate and how is it perceived on the customer side? And every step of the way of the journey, Qualtrics can contribute to that. You listen to your customers, you learn from them, and you act in improving how you engage with your customers. So that's where it's really closing that loop to manage customer experience holistically.
Awesome. So what industries have sort of been the early adopters of this? And what have been the good early successes that are dovetailing into something new for a journey that you're building?
Yeah, great question. SAP caters to 26 industries, and not even easy to just pick out a few because I think it's really happening elsewhere. No surprise, I think in B2C industries, in retail, that's always a front runner to manage these experience gaps. So I think retail definitely deserves a shout out here. But a lot of industries where it's about finding the way direct to consumer, B2B2C, think consumer product companies, think automotive companies. This is equally important, in some aspects even more important, because with all these tiers that you have between you, take an automotive OEM and an end consumer, sometimes that voice of customer gets lost in translation. So it's, I would say, equally important in those industries where you're traditionally a little bit more distant to your end consumers.
Excellent. So one last question. So we see a lot of machine entering the human space, right? You've got AI, machine learning into the mix as well. You've got the connected devices with IoT, big data, all the industry buzzes that are sort of taking this stride as well. Where do you see a platform like this sort of integrating and enhancing the customer experience using that machine? And you talked about the predictive side as well. Tell us a little more about the whole experience of machine working with the humans.
Yeah, no, great point. You hear from SAP the big theming around the intelligent enterprise, and I think it couldn't be more relevant in every aspect of the front office of the customer experience suite that we're offering. And you heard me kind of taking it to the marketing level, where in each area, be it the discovery of new audiences, where it is the intelligent orchestration, where it is the right content, what can you learn from the engagements you do, and how can the system assist you and can optimize and make recommendations that are intelligent, that improve your engagements and the effectiveness of marketing and customer experience as a whole. So I think there are all these closed loop scenarios we're looking at to leverage AI and machine learning to really assist you a lot better. And it's interesting how you balance, let's say, more traditional approach, more expert-based, more linear approaches with these AI, ML techniques that have a tendency to be a bit of a black box, and you kind of need to balance that in the right way to give the end user a choice of mixing both, to then more and more build up trust that the machine actually is giving good results, but not take everything out of the hand of the end user at the same time. So this balancing act is a really fine balance, and I think we're striking that by introducing machine learning in many different spots, but very gradually, and not just a black-white shift to kind of what is looking at like a black box to the end user. So I think that's an interesting journey we're on, and that'll benefit our customers of this approach of the best of both worlds.
Seems to be the right approach. Thank you so much, Oliver.
Thank you.
Wish you all the success.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you.